Say what it is, what it ain't, what it might be, family. It's your brother D Demond King with a quick word of inspiration, motivation, and urban ingenuity to help you navigate your situation. And we always trying to do it God's way. I was just sitting thinking about the 23rd Psalm, and I believe that everyone at least knows like the first verse of the 23rd Psalm. Like, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And when you learn how to deny yourself, or as we commonly say, move yourself out of the way, and you allow God to lead you, it may feel counterintuitive at times, but in order to walk on water, you got to first get out of the boat. So having faith that God is, that he is sovereign, that he is all powerful, that's the biggest part of faith, is having trust associated with your belief, having trust as part of the stitch in the fabric of your quilt of faith. It's what provides or allows you to be anchored in that tangibility that faith represents. Faith is a gift. It is a essential lens to the journey associated with pursuing righteousness and God. And when I talk about righteousness, I'm talking about the righteousness of God. I'm not talking about our conduct and our human affairs as it relates to our thinking that what we do that may seem noble or kind is of any value to God. However, when you do kind things in service to God, in other words, when you acknowledge and you realize that you are an instrument of God, and the kindness that you display, the demonstration of your conversion in regards to how you navigate humanity, you'll move out of this desire of wanting to be the best human you can be, and you'll want to become more in tune with the will of God for your life and for all life, and that is to do good works that he predestined before the foundation of the world. It's developing a clear understanding that you are an instrument, that you are a vessel, that you are a vehicle of the Spirit of God, that the breath of life is inside this vehicle that we call our bodies. And without that breath of life, without that consciousness, that the Holy Spirit gives us, especially for those who are seeking after God, this life without it is really dull. There's a certain level of clarity and awesomeness associated with the things of God. And I'll close with this. Listen, man, everything about God is a wonder. I'm floored. I look at his miraculous wonder every time I see the stars in the sky, every time I see the moon or the sunset, or I drive by a body of water, or I look at a thin, tiny blade of grass that has the ability to push its way up through concrete. That's what it is to be in awe of God. That's what it is to have fear and reverence for God. How there's so much order to what we consider to be life. And I'm not talking about our order or man-made laws. I'm talking about the systems of procreation. I'm talking about the cardiovascular system and the nervous systems and the various systems and functions of your body. I'm talking about gravity. I'm talking about how in this galaxy, in our solar system, how as far as what we understand life to be, we're the only thing like it. That the anomaly of our existence, when you consider that it takes about 500 million sperm for one sperm to reach the egg of a woman and fertilize it. That's what it is to be in awe of God. Man, the significance that we should be focusing ourselves on, what we should be majoring in, when it comes to God, and stop majoring in the things of life and humanity. Those things are minor when we think about all that God has already done. In comparison, it's so much major to be that we should be tending to outside of all the minor human affairs that we get caught up in, man. So, God is a wonder. He's a wonderful God. He's a magnificent God. And it's a spiritual thing, and it's a supernatural thing. And I know it's going to be hard to understand in your flesh, but the next time you pick a lemon off the tree, I want you to think about how awesome God is. The next time, you look at a baby, the next time you spend some time with your significant other, I want you to consider the breath of life that's in us all. I want you to consider the commonality that's in us all when you think about those things. And I promise you that you will see more of God. And as you deny your natural self and you allow God to guide your life, man, he will bless you. He will usher you into opportunities that you didn't plan. He will give you wealth that you didn't store up. He'll give you peace. That money can't buy. Stay connected to your brother D Demond King or all the popular social networking sites at capital D, capital D-E, M-O-N-D, capital K-I-N-G. Make sure you log on to ddemondking.com. See what I'm doing. I got a couple of free ebooks. I decided to make the books free because I want folks to have the information. It's about service. God is going to bless me in other ways. So be on the lookout in the beginning of 2025. I got 3 ebooks. One may be a hard copy that I want to put into your hands. So check out what I'm doing, my art, some of my music from the past. I have a new spirit-filled project coming out. My old music was truly an act of desperation, me trying to connect with a group of men and women in my community in a way that I thought would resonate and tell true stories about the pitfalls and the challenges of life. And I still hope that music reaches someone and resonates with their being and helps a young person or anybody make a better decision in life. But again, I love you. Stay connected to your brother. Remember, you don't have to live the rest of your life living and feeling unqualified. Liberate yourself. Get to know God. Peace.